Bonjour. This is technically part 2 of my last video where I shared the 3 rules to remember when you're saying don't in French. So I decided to do a 20-question quiz for you. So if you want to follow along, grab some paper, du papier, et un stylo ou un crayon, a pen or a pencil to jot down the numbers and your guess. Question 1. If je parle français means I speak French, how would you say I don't speak French? I will give you 3 seconds to find the answer. The answer is je ne parle pas français. Je ne parle pas français. Question 2. If tu regardes la télé means you watch TV, how would you say you don't watch TV? The answer is tu ne regardes pas la télé. Tu ne regardes pas la télé. Question 3. If elle travaille ici means she works here, how would you say she doesn't work here? The answer is elle ne travaille pas ici. Elle ne travaille pas ici. Question 4. If nous habitons à Lyon means we live in Lyon, how would you say we don't live in Lyon? The answer is nous n'habitons pas à Lyon. Nous n'habitons pas à Lyon. Question 5. If ils aiment le café means they like or they love coffee, how would you say they don't like coffee? The answer is ils n'aiment pas le café. Ils n'aiment pas le café. These first 5 examples show you that when you have a sentence with one verb being one word, like in the present tense, you put ne and pas around that verb. I played with a mix of ne and I or an apostrophe, and the only difference there is if the next word starts with a H, letter H, or a vowel, A-E-I-O-U-Y, which is also considered a vowel in French, then you would put N apostrophe and not N-E. And that's just for the flow of the language. Let's continue. Question 6. If elle a un chien means she has a dog, how would you say she doesn't have a dog? The answer is elle n'a pas de chien. Elle n'a pas de chien. Question 7. If j'ai des amis français means I have French friends, how would you say I don't have French friends? The answer is je n'ai pas d'amis français. Je n'ai pas d'amis français. Question 8. Nous mangeons du pain means we eat bread. How would you say we don't eat any bread? Nous ne mangeons pas de pain. Nous ne mangeons pas de pain. Question 9. If tu bois du café means you drink coffee, how would you say you don't drink coffee? The answer is tu ne bois pas de café. Tu ne bois pas de café. Question 10. If Ils prennent des vacances means they take holidays. How would you say they don't take any holidays? Ils ne prennent pas de vacances. Ils ne prennent pas de vacances. We reach question 10, and I just want to highlight and remind you that in most negative sentences, when the affirmative version contains un, une, du, de la, ou des, or de and apostrophe, they all become just the word any. The word any in English is de. So when you have ne pas, quite often you will have de or the apostrophe if the next word starts with a vowel or a H. Ready to continue? We've got 10 more. Question 11. If j'ai mangé une pomme means I ate an apple, how would you say I didn't eat an apple? The answer is je n'ai pas mangé de pomme. Je n'ai pas mangé de pomme. Question 12. If elle est allée à Paris means she went to Paris, how would you say she didn't go to Paris? The answer is elle n'est pas allée à Paris. You have the option to say elle n'est pas allée à Paris, or you can do the liaison between pas and aller, which will give you elle n'est pas allée à Paris. The one with the liaison is a little bit more elegant and formal. Question 13. If nous avons vu le film means we saw or we have seen the film, the movie, how would you say we didn't see the film? The answer is nous n'avons pas vu le film. Le film. Question 14. If il a acheté du fromage means he bought cheese, how would you say he didn't buy cheese? Or he didn't buy any cheese? The answer is il n'a pas acheté de fromage. Il n'a pas acheté de fromage. Question 15. If vous avez pris le train means you took the train, how would you say you didn't take the train? The answer is vous n'avez pas pris le train. Vous n'avez pas pris le train. The tip with these last 5 is to remember that we wrap the ne and the pas around the auxiliary verb. The to have or to be little word conjugated in the present tense, not the past participle of the actual verb. That comes after. And for our final 5 in the quiz, let's go. Question 16. If je vais manger du pain means I'm going to eat bread, how would you say I'm not going to eat any bread? The answer is je ne vais pas manger de pain. Je ne vais pas manger de pain. Question 17. If elle va prendre un café means she's going to have a coffee, how would you say she's not going to have a coffee? The answer is elle ne va pas prendre de café. Elle ne va pas prendre de café. Question 18. If nous allons voyager en France means we're going to travel in France, how would you say we're not going to travel to France or in France? It would still be en France. The answer is nous n'allons pas voyager en France. Question 19. If tu vas regarder la télé means you're going to watch TV. How would you say you're not going to watch TV? The answer is tu ne vas pas regarder la télé. Tu ne vas pas regarder la télé. And for our final one, question 20. If ils vont acheter des billets means they're going to buy tickets. How would you say they're not going to buy any tickets? Ils ne vont pas acheter de billets. Ils ne vont pas acheter de billets. Final reminder is that in the near future tense, the two parts that make not in French wrap around the conjugated form of the verb to go. They don't go near the main verb. That infinitive form of the main verb, that second part comes afterwards. So I'd love to know how you went out of 20. If you would kindly share your score with me below, and which part was the trickiest for you. Are you clearer on what you need to review the most? Pop it in the comments below so I can check it out. And if this video format with a live quiz that you can follow step by step was helpful for you, please remember to subscribe and like this video, comment with other things you'd like to be tested on or that I can create in this kind of format for you, and share it with a fellow French learner. Au revoir. See you in the next video.